So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Fields. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. A give for Taylor running right side. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Fields. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on 4th and 2. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So it was the passing game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action. It's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Fields now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. One play action. Fields. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges from the remainder of this ballgame. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Taylor. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. This is Smith with a grab. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this one complete to Smith. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, it's Fields. It's caught. Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To throw is Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Meanwhile, Fields throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This will be caught once again by Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead now 11, 24-13. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Fields. He's got Smith here. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Off play action. Fields. Dancing to his left. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jonathan Taylor becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Jags take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their... Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Fields. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Logan Wilson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Here's Fields. Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. On 1st down, Fields. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll be out right at the 35. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Tackle made by Chase Young. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Again, it's Taylor. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down at 7. Now it's Fields. And a little floater there is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Fields. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Odell Beckham.
Let's go, OBJ.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. De'Ami Brown. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first down. It's Taylor, and he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jags, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports as a pair of heavyweights get set to square off. It's the Jags and the Patriots, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. To the air again, Fields. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Pats are going to take possession. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson.
What's up, bro? What's up? What's up?
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Oh, no. Who's that?
Just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there.
He's getting there every time. He's getting there every time. I don't know, secret play.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket.
Oh, that secret play.
He had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Jono.
Throw left side complete.
First?
That's Smith.
The first.
9 yards, and that leaves him
9.
just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
I don't know about 9 on that. I don't know about that.
Now Fields.
The Devontae.
Complete. Smith has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
Let's go Devontae. Stop playing with him.
A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the big
I'm down 10-0. I didn't even know that.
They'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
That's not cool.
Shotgun snap, Fields. It's caught. Beckham. He's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of
nice.
A good pickup there.
It's not looking nice right now, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Patriots, I don't know.
2nd and 2.
Go JT.
Now a give to Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He's hit
I threw a pick in the red zone, so.
not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So the ball
OBJ.
now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Fields now to throw.
Oh, no. Oh, he got it.
Touchdown.
Let's go, OBJ.
Beckham.
That could have been a pick. Who stopped defense?
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the
Come on, line, get that second level.
at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on
Come right
first
here.
down. It's Taylor, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
So much
Appreciate it.
We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position
Janu.
now more than ever is a hybrid type player. half defensive back that covers passes and half
What
linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A big connection on that one. 36 yards.
Oh, 36 yards. All right.
He's certainly been the guy
Go Johnu. All right. Down me. I need a touchdown right here.
He's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
I'm not gonna force it. Feels good there.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I had Devontae.
Get 7 out of that, and it's second down. One play action, Fields. This is Smith with a grab. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I try to chuck him with it, Devontae.
The speed with which this offense could get down the field is
Nah, I'm not feeling that.
to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Back to throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I'm about to throw that away, too.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to
I go to my play.
First half.
What's that? Where is it? Okay, I'm going to play first.
Now a first down throw. Fields.
OBJ.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he will
Let's go.
have the first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half.
I didn't look at the time.
It is, and it's got to put
Go Fields. Go Fields.
And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here,
I didn't even look at the time. Oh, my goodness, no.
So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work.
That deep cross. Look at that deep cross.
Without getting beat deep for big passes.
That Beast team? Yeah. I've drafted this team.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move.
Got X factors on both sides. Receivers. Got JT. You got out of bounds, didn't you? Go down me.
Right at the 25.
Let's go.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
That's PI.
A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know he was trying
Should I do a quick play?
Downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next
I need
drive.
JT more carries. I need more
They
carries.
split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead.
Who's that? That's Judon.
Conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one.
Oh, guard. I get that block, bro.
Because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way.
I get that block.
Too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Fields throw complete there to Beckham. And some room to run there.
Oh, OBJ.
Across midfield down to the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. I don't
Let's go,
think
OBJ.
there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. On first down, it's Fields. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he is out of bounds.
Devontae.
But not before he's inside the 30. And defensively, they were in zone. Plenty of shakes
Challenge.
for this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to
For what?
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
He fumbled.
Jaguars come to the line to start their
Oh
next
my
drive.
goodness, made the whole momentum.
And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect.
Devontae might have it up top. Safety do. Not safety playing back.
Moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a
That shit wasn't fair though. That wasn't even fair.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet.
He done fumble. All right, I'll give him another chance. He's gonna be open on this.
Milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on
Nah, that was a bad throw. That was bad. He's sitting on it.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant
Oh, I'm gonna have to go deep cross on this. Devontae gotta get open.
Okay, so they gave up the completion. But
If it's not open, I gotta run.
Watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing.
Go Devontae. Ah, Devontae. I'll take it, but that's a tutty. This is De'Ami Brown. Let's see he get this tutty.
Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
JT not getting involved this game.
Man open left side is Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
We got no.
Passing yardage
Let's
wise,
see.
now up
Get
over
JT another carry.
50 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 250 yards
that's
on you,
pretty good.
you've had a long day. The key
Get
to
JT one more.
everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
The safety might.
Following the pickup of 4, here's
I still have the
2nd and
blocks.
6.
I still have it.
They run once more with Taylor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the
Ain't no
7.
way.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now will be 3rd down.
I thought I had that, John.
Tough day,
All right.
tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. And he's in for the score.
JT.
And his spectacular season continues as he...
JT. Oh, we stopping Dak. They got Dak on the other team with X Factor. We stopping Dak.
At the 25-yard line.
Oh, De'Ami open on this. Come on, cut.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Good throw, Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air.
Come back, Ross.
41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield.
So I don't be throwing them, but AI they be sitting under them jumps. I don't think Fields can I don't think Fields can throw that. Oh yeah, we out of here.
It's caught. Smith.
Who's that? Who's that linebacker?
Right at the 25.
And now we
Talking about who is that? How you stay with Jake? Bro, how you stay with Devontae like that? He better have like 90 speed. 91 speed. All right, I'll give it. Okay.
psychology of the whole
But to say.
a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. With this
come on.
team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them.
I should bounce it outside.
Really try to put the hammer down.
Trying to get JT his carries.
Here's 2nd and
He
9.
ain't getting no yards like this shit.
Last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, this my play right here. Post corner. JT should have it. Hopefully get there.
Freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4
Let's hit JT.
before he's out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He didn't get that.
A break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Look at shit better tell you. I don't care.
One quarter
I should have
remains
that.
here in week 16. You're watching the NFL on
Who
EA
winning?
Sports.
Rams.
Back now in Foxborough. It's
Oh, there's a run right here.
and they'll look to extend their lead as we
Come on, line. Come on.
Number 4. And they'll run again.
How did?
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked
Who
down
is
before he
that?
can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will
How
go
did he
as a
get that?
1-yard
I don't understand
loss,
that.
so
I
that's
don't
gonna
know.
lead to a 3rd down.
I need OBJ. Where OBJ at?
Back to throw. Fields. Flush to his right.
Janu.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Defense getting stops.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On 1st down, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead.
Gee, good block, O-line. Good blocks.
No more than that. 2nd down.
You
The
niggas
last
slow.
run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Like, I'm getting disrespectful in this bitch. Come on.
From the gun, here's Fields, eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
He says it's a video game.
10, they'll try on 2nd and goal here. Fields.
Janu.
Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Yo, let's go, Ja. Let's go. Pro Bowl tight end. Let's get right. Oh, they got Vander Esch. Fields might have it. Nah, I had to go.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Now, after that last
How did I not get that?
Offensive lineman down on the field. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his.
Gotta get a good team.
So
Through the draft. I drafted all these players. Drafted Fields. First pick was JT. Defense is good too. I got Vita Vea. Oh, good run. Drafted Devontae, OBJ. I picked up De'Ami Brown off like free agency, and he was a superstar, and he got his X Factor. So I'll take it.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the
He was coming in hot.
You're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistent.
Come on, Janu.
Fields on 3rd down. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars.
There we go.
De'Ami.
All right, now be safe, bro. Be safe. Be safe.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
It off here in quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Have a good one. Have a good day.
That's it.
Good night. Well, it's 9 o'clock now. I ain't gonna see that shit.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can
Oh,
hear
get
a
that.
pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to
52
seeing a
yards.
lopsided score like this. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Fuck, I'm running. Fuck it. I might get something out of it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
On first down, it's Taylor. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
56, Mike, 56. I got it. 56, the Mike, boy, 56. Check 56. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile,
upgrade. Let's go. Two more. Oh, they got Chris Jones. Vita Vea had 4 sacks.
It's week 17 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Bills and the Jaguars, next on Madden NFL 22.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their...
Score first possession.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off-play action, Fields. He's got Smith here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 76 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
3rd and 2, Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 20. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there on the run. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away. On first down, Taylor. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devontae Smith with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. Fields on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line jump. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay.
That's a catch.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On first down, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
To throw again on second down, Fields. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Damn, Fields.
Here's Fields. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Out of the gun, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown. De'Ami Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second. Now a first down throw, Fields. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flowing in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff, Taylor with it. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. From the 50, here's Fields. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got them. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jonathan Taylor there to make the grab. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. On play action, Fields. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yo.
On first down, it's Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Fields. This is Smith with a grab. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
Here we go.
It's a big play for the Jaguars.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Check, check. Lucky.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. So that'll back them up 5. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Fields now to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Here's Taylor again. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second. On first down, it's Fields. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Runs over him. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and edges. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 29 is Mike 29.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another taken with 1:55. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And even 150 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jaguars, they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year.
It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we're a moment.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to... A shotgun snap, Fields. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Packers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields steps away to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Now Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Fields. It's caught. Smith. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Fields. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jonathan. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Fields. Looking here for Smith downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Fields. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Off play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Packers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Fields. He's got Smith here. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw. Fields. And this one complete to Smith.
That's what I'm talking about.
So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he gets it down to the 32. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Beckham. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 63 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this 1st half. Looking to throw. Fields flushed out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Justin Fields with his 2nd touchdown here in this. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another. Fields on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Smith. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead now 11. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, Fields. He finds his man complete. It's Wade. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields.
Osiris. What's up? I would give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. Is that you?
We welcome back all of our viewers to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're in the third quarter now with the Jaguars in possession of the football. On 2nd and 9, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it right over his head out of harm's way.
I saw a video online you owe money to a Jewish guy. Is that true? I think I do, to be honest with you. What did you owe Drake money for? Basketball. And what do you owe Lil Baby for? Why do you owe so many people money? I don't make smart bets, so
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the third quarter now with the Jaguars in possession of the football. Throwing on third down, Fields. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Let's go.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Shedding the tackle, and he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 28. Third and 2, Fields escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Lane Maxwell.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal. Fields. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Now it's Fields. And he's got his man on the out route. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kyle Juszczyk, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
So I went to the projects to meet him. And his friend, they ran, and I got kind of upset. My man was with me. He's like, don't be mad, let's just go back to the front. We'll catch him. So when I went back to the front, I was smoking weed. I had a gun on me that time, but I didn't want to be smoking weed. The police rolled up on me, and they catch the gun on me, so I put the gun in the bushes.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, so what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, Barton, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. Yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Doing the right thing was uncomfortable for us. Doing the wrong thing and waking up.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. On 2nd and 12, Fields.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Rolling to his right. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Buying time to his left. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead opens up now. First down. It's Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for the Jags, they finished